Okay, well, welcome everybody. Your unique sisters are back to talk to you a little bit about why we think convention is so important. And I just hope that this gives you some, insight and inspiration as to why convention was so powerful for us, but also why you should go next year. You got to go to St. Louis next year, 2016. So I'll start. My name is Shannon, and I think that, one of the things for me that really inspired me at convention was the big picture of what we do and who we are as a company. And I have to tell you, I've been in a few other, direct sales companies and been to conventions, two others, and I was not in any way, shape, or form prepared for what was going to happen at convention and how I was going to feel. And, I got on the bus when my airplane landed, and I was on the bus with a bunch of unique sisters, which right away I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. What's the chance that, there's other women on, landing at the airport at the same time as me? Well, then I very quickly realized that when you put almost 6,000 women in one hotel, surely you're bound to travel with a few. So I already was getting a sense of like this, just big picture and the number of women, and so that was amazing. And then I arrived at the hotel, and the line to check in was like wrapped around the lobby. So instantly I was inspired, and just really, such a warm welcome. Everybody was so friendly. I think the one thing though, throughout the whole entire weekend, it was just the unity, the friendship, the bonds, and the support. All of these women in this hotel, none of us, probably most of us, didn't know each other going in, and I think, just the instant connection that you have with these group of people is like nothing that I can even explain to you. I just, it's almost hard to put words to it, but I think that is probably the main reason why I feel you should go next year. And you may be thinking, well, that's kind of hokey. I don't really need that to make my business run. Well, you know what? I didn't really think I needed that. I'm a very big person. I believe in, inspiring myself daily, and, I find things to sort of motivate me and to push me forward. I do so much personal growth, and start my morning with affirmations and reading and videos that inspire me, but I didn't think that this would do what it did, and I just instantly got this sense of belonging and connection, and that's something I don't think any class or seminar, video, file in the training is going to give you. And so I really hope that you make the decision to go next year, just to experience that. And that unity was just something I can't put the right words to it. But the other thing that I was greatly impacted by was just the big picture. The Unique's mission to empower and validate, uplift women is just inspiring and amazing. But their ultimate mission to, provide a resource for women who have gone through sexual abuse, and now to have developed a new nonprofit organization to bring more, awareness and education to parents so that we can help protect children. I work with kids. It's what I've done all my life, and so that just gave me this, oh my gosh, I'm in the right place. So sorry, kind of emotional, but that morning at convention when they rolled that out and we talked about the foundation and what their goals are with the Defend Innocence nonprofit organization, I really, in that moment, knew that I was in the right place. And then outside of that, the information, I was blown away with how much information was there. I really, the courses, the seminars, you couldn't get to all of them, but the ones I attended were so incredibly informative. So you got to go next year. You got to go, you got to go, you got to go. Start saving now. If you save like 10 to 20 bucks, a week, every 2 weeks, 30 bucks a month, you'll get there easy. So I hope you'll go. I hope I get to meet you. And I'm going to turn it over to my friend Erin.
Can y'all see me? Okay. Gosh, everything Shannon said, I echo. I didn't know what to expect. I am not from direct sales, so I don't have any experience in what these conventions are all about. Again, arriving at the airport immediately, actually before I even got to the airport, I met somebody that's a Y sister who was nervous to fly, so she asked me if I would sit with her. I did. We connected and had some liquid courage on the airplane together to get through our flight, and we connected a little bit throughout the convention, but we kind of, did our own thing, and then we came right back together on our flight home together, and we're still connected now. She lives here in Tampa with me. So, I mean, just for that to happen before I even got on an airplane, before I even got to the convention, was huge for me. I needed this. I was at a point where it's like really needed some motivation, and the gals that are on this group here have helped me tremendously. But I was really hoping that this trip and meeting the people and seeing the courses and the classes were going to give me that something that I felt that was missing, that spark. And I wasn't disappointed. I have come back, and I can't even begin to tell you, just in the last couple of weeks, the things I've implemented, that I've seen a major change in not only my business, but how I view my business, how I view my team, what we need to focus on, what's important. Sharing the vision of the company on the Unique Foundation. I mean, like Shannon said, it was absolutely amazing to hear what the company is all about and what they're working through. I mean, the difference it makes to women's lives. I don't think there was a dry eye in the house when the speaker, Elizabeth Smart, was speaking. I don't think there was a dry eye in the house when Derek's wife was speaking. It was so touching and so genuine and so authentic, which are the two things I think are my biggest takeaways I got from the convention. All the courses that are out there, no, you couldn't get to all of them, really speak about be you. It's unique, but be you, be genuine, be authentic in how you deal with presenters, in how you deal with customers, in how you deal with yourself. Make sure that you're investing in yourself. Some really specific takeaways I had, if I want to get really specific: don't post graphic pictures. Don't post stock photos. You need to show them how you experience the makeup and the experience it makes you feel. And I've done, since I got back, a couple of videos. One particular video I just posted about the primers, and I sold 4 primers to customers that never ever bought anything but mascara. I'm like, what have I been doing all this time? So just those tiny little tidbits were amazing takeaways for me, and it just has turned my team around as well. I'm sharing everything. I think I'm driving them insane, but I just have all this stuff I want to share with them. Got to step back a little bit, but you have to go. You absolutely have to go. Like Shannon said, save $10, give up a Starbucks, don't go to dinner, whatever. It's so worth it. The friendships you make. One other key point: find a Mara. You're going to hear Mara talk. Everybody needs to have a pacing partner. Mara is my pacing partner. You need somebody who's going to kick your butt and that's going to help you go on the journey together. And find a Mara. So when you hear her talk, you'll see what I'm talking about. The last thing I actually want to say, and this is something that was a key takeaway for me, just a phrase, and I want you to always remember this: not everybody's going to be a black status. Not everybody's going to be successful in this business. But everybody can. That's the difference. Everybody can. Everybody can. It's up to you if you want it, and it's up to you if you're willing to do what it takes. Not everybody will be, but everybody can. All right? So I hope to see you guys there. I'm excited. I've already got my ticket. Save some money. You can get it early. Do it, do it, do it. All right, I'm done. I'm going to turn it over to Katie.
All right. Hi, everybody. Okay, so for me, I completely agree with what Shannon and Erin also said. Convention is like this little reunion. It's not even a reunion because most of the girls you haven't met. So it's like you have all of these friends that you talk to online, and like all these girls are doing this call with. We don't know each other, but we feel like we're like close friends, but you don't ever get to like physically hug them and touch them and see them and just hear their voice face to face. And for me, I'm laughing at you, Erin. And for me, coming together and seeing everybody is just incredible. It's like an out-of-body experience to just be with these girls that you spend so much time with. You're online constantly with our business, and you're learning from so many different people, and just to see them in person is just incredible. And I'm not meaning just like the like unique celebrities like Sherry Brown and Amber Voigt and all those people that everybody knows. I'm talking about just like the simple person that you touch base with here and there that, you know, might not even be on your team, and you run across them real quick. You're like, oh my gosh, oh, I'm so excited to see you in person. And so it's just that genuineness of being able to see people and hug them and just be like, I'm so thankful that you're a part of my business and that we get to do this together. It just is amazing. And another thing for me with convention, it's a kind of a selfish thing. It's a mommy holiday. Last year I went to convention and I had never in 8 years left my family by myself. My daughter was 8, and I probably years before that hadn't even left and gone and done something without my husband. So I went to convention nervous. I was scared because I had never flown on a plane by myself. Well, I had before, you know, I had had kids, and I just was nervous. And just getting there and being surrounded by all of the girls and just being able to like immerse myself in my business and something I'm so passionate about was incredible. So if for me, once a year I get to take a mommy vacation all alone and all by myself, if that is going to convention, it is 100% worth it. It is filling my cup with what I am passionate about and what I love doing. I love Unique. I love everything about this business. So I don't need to go to some tropical place to have a mommy getaway with my girlfriends. No, I just need to go to convention and I am filled. My cup is filled, and everything about it was just amazing. So really, truly, if you can go to convention, make it be that one trip for the year that you do for yourself. That is what you need to do, and not just, you don't even have to think about it as for your business. Do it for yourself. That's just huge to me. So, and then, you know, all of the learning and the classes and the facilitators, everything just is incredible, and you just take away so many things. And I'm going to share with you just a couple of the things that I took away. And the first one is videos. Oh my goodness, it was just huge. And we've all said it, and we've heard all the research, and Facebook loves videos. And people on Facebook now are wanting to watch videos more than see your pictures. So when they're going through their news feed, they see your video pop up and it starts playing. If you've uploaded it directly to Facebook, not through YouTube, it starts playing. So one of the things I thought was hilarious was make a lot of movements and make people be like, wait a minute, what is she doing in that video? So they'll click on it and listen to you, because it's going to show up in their news feed and just start going with no voice. So if you're like animated or you're showing a product or something, they're going to click and be like, wait a minute, let me listen to them real quick. So I love that. And then also from the fabulous Kara Newton that a bunch of us are now following with her 10-day video parties, she said to I love this, get one of the phone holders for in your car that you like put on the windshield and you can put your phone up to, and she puts it on a window so you have the sun shining on you and you get amazing lighting. And it's totally true. I pulled it out of my car. I have it on the window right now, and the light is streaming through the window, and it's perfect. So get one of those and put them on your window and do your videos that way. It's a perfect tripod. So, and then the other big takeaway is share, don't sell. That is just huge. And we've all said it. We've all known that. But a lot of times you just want to go on your Facebook wall and be like, buy my mascara. Well, that's not what's going to attract people to you. That's what's going to annoy your Facebook friends. So just really work on sharing what you're doing and how Unique is part of that in your life. And that's what I like to do. I like to hashtag most of my pictures with my kids and my family, my Unique life. And there's just seeing that as part of my everyday life. This is, you know, this is what I'm doing. I am home with my kids because of Unique. So, so that share, don't sell. People will organically come to you when they see what you're doing online, and they're going to question it. And if you have new Facebook friends, they've never seen it before. They're like, why is she so happy? Or wait, we haven't seen her in 5 years. Why does her makeup all of a sudden look so good? And you're going to have people asking you, what are you doing? So it'll just naturally come to you as opposed to being like super salesy. And also what Erin said, don't post the graphics that we've all been posting for how long, you know, make it about you and show the products on you. And that's what people want to see. They want to see it on you. So that's it for me. Go to conventions. Seriously, all of us are going to say it. It just fills your cup. It's amazing. It's life-changing. And it sounds silly because we all say the same things, but it's true. We're only saying it because it is the absolute truth. So I'm going to turn it over to Mara.
Thank you, Katie. Can everybody see me? Is it all good? All right, good. Erin, how dare you? You made me cry. Oh, okay. So first, okay, I want to address my makeup. And, you know, I was doing a video and I thought this conference was starting 30 minutes later. So, you know, Katie mentioned videos. Well, I actually think maybe Erin mentioned them too. But do videos. So that was a big takeaway. So that's why my makeup's so weird. I was doing a video. My hair's a mess. It's okay. This is the life of a Y sister, right? Okay, so I am happy to say that with the convention being in St. Louis, my hometown, I couldn't be happier. It's like 10 minutes away from me, so I'm like loving it. But I honestly didn't know what to expect, and the camaraderie and the opportunity to meet the people that you've met on Facebook and that you friended on Facebook and that you talk to an instant message, or that maybe you FaceTime with, or you email with, you see their videos. The opportunity to meet those people is amazing, and everybody honestly is so incredibly nice. Just when starting this video series here and getting the opportunity to meet everybody in this video series was just awesome. So, that is just a side note. That's just something special, on the side. The training, incredible. Like, there's so much you couldn't even watch it all. You go to it all. There was no way. There was so much. It was just unbelievable what the company does for us and what they offer us and how much they want to see us succeed. And it feels like, they don't just want us to sell product. They want us to succeed. They want us to be happy. They want us to have great lives. It's not just about selling the product. It's about building a better life for yourself and your family. And I totally got that from convention that I didn't get prior to that, and learning more and more about the company and the Unique Foundation and what's it called, the Defend Innocence. That it kind of speaks to me personally, but I learned more about it and it resonated with me, and I didn't have that feeling prior to going to convention. The leader trainings was the trainings that I really wanted to get to more than anything. That really helped me because although if you ask some of my team, they would say, oh, you're a great leader, but I feel like I could get better, and I didn't feel like I was the best leader that I could be, and so the leader training for me was just by far the best. It's hard to put into words. It's really difficult to describe the feeling that you get when you leave one of these and you're so energized and you feel like, oh my God, I'm going to do something. So, it makes me speechless. That's all I can say. Get to convention. Get there. Like all the other ladies said, save your money. Get there. I've already got my ticket bought. I bought it the minute they announced it. There was no way I was going to miss it. I'm going to get there no matter what. You get there. Just, you've got a year, so save. Do it. Buy it. Get it. Oh, one thing. I'm looking at my notes over here. I didn't know. I'm green status, and I didn't know that I was going to be able to have the opportunity to walk the stage. And if you've never walked the stage before, which I haven't, oh my God, what a rush to look out at 6,000 women, and it's a rush. It's incredible. I'm sorry. Thank you. Go to convention. Get to convention. Go. Cheers.